For many travelers, planning a trip to Tibet begins with the one important question: which route should I choose? Tibet is a vast and diverse region, and each journey offers a very different experience. From ancient cities and Himalayan landscapes to remote spiritual destinations deep in the plateau. Among all of the routes across Tibet, there are 3 itineraries that have become especially popular with the travelers from around the world. The first and most classic route for first-time visitors is the 8-day Lhasa to Mount Everest Base Camp Tour. This journey offers well-balanced introduction to Tibet. It begins in Lhasa, where travelers explore iconic landmarks such as the Potala Palace, Jokhang Temple, and the old street around Bakur. These first few days also allow to slowly adapt to the altitude while experiencing Tibetan culture, religion, and daily life. The journey then continues across Tibetan Plateau, passing turquoise lakes, traditional Tibetan towns, and spectacular mountain scenery. Eventually, travelers arrive at Mount Everest Base Camp, one of the most unforgettable highlights of any Tibet trip. Combining culture, landscapes, and adventure in one journey, this route has become the most popular choice for travelers visiting Tibet for the first time. Another highly recommended itinerary is 7-day Lhasa to Kathmandu Overland Tour. This route is especially popular among travelers who want to experience both Tibet and Nepal in one journey. After traveling through central Tibet and visiting Everest Base Camp, the route continues across the Himalayas towards the Kirong border before entering Nepal. What makes this journey unique is the dramatic transition in scenery and atmosphere along the way. The vast high-altitude landscapes of Tibet gradually give way to the greener valleys and subtropical landscapes of Nepal. For many travelers, this overland route feels like a true Himalayan adventure and one of the most scenic road trips in Asia. The third route is the 15-day Lhasa to Mount Kailash Tour, a much deeper and more spiritual journey across Tibet. Unlike the other routes, this experience is not only about sightseeing, but also about understanding the spiritual heart of the Tibetan plateau. Mount Kailash is regarded as one of the holiest mountains in Asia, and pilgrims from different religions travel here every year to complete the sacred Kora around the mountain. The journey takes travelers far into western Tibet, through remote landscapes, sacred lakes, ancient monasteries, and some of the most untouched regions of the plateau. Although the trail is longer and more physically demanding, it is also considered one of the most meaningful journeys in Tibet. Each of these routes offers a completely different side of Tibet. Some travelers are drawn to Everest and the Himalayan scenery, while others are searching for deeper cultural or spiritual experiences. At Tibet Vista, these itineraries have become some of the most popular small group tours, welcoming travelers from around the world every year. From permits and transportation to experience the local guide and carefully planned itineraries, every part of the journey is arranged to make traveling in Tibet smoother and more comfortable. In the end, the best route depends on how much time you have, what interests you most, and what kind of experience you hope to find in Tibet. Whether it's your first view of Mount Everest, an overland journey into Nepal, or the spiritual atmosphere around Mount Kailash, each route offers memories that stay long after the journey ends. For more information or help choosing the right itinerary, feel free to reach out anytime.